Morning. This is John Presco coming to you live from Springfield, Oregon, and I want to announce that I'm a candidate for King David. Yay! Go Johnny. Um, First of all, I want to say I woke up about a half hour ago and snowing. Yay! The day after Christmas. We had a dusting last night about 1, and you can see a snow cloud uh, going off into the east. But yeah, it's snow. Dumped quite a bit. I guess the last couple hours while I slept. I had a dream about my cat Bremby and I walking in the town that I was born in, Oakland. And boy, the details were just amazing. We ran into a couple other cats, and he was just right by my side. So here's the Santa Claus. Wish I got up a little bit earlier when he was lit up. Yeah, we got snow. Maybe we'll get some more. Well, I'm should turn on my tree. The fall fireplace here. Let me shut this door. Okay. So I woke up and God was saying, forgive the Knights Templars of Rougemont and Ray, the Rougemont Valley, of the sin of waging crusade against Constantinople, which the Pope uh, condemned and excommunicated the participants. And so I'm lying there, and I hear the Pope saying, yeah, John, forgive them. You know, it's been 1,700 years. I don't know, it's a long time. 1,700 years. It's been, I don't know, 800 years. And they erred, they made a mistake. And time for them to be forgiven. And then I started thinking, well, how come I can't be King David? If Donald Trump could be King David, maybe I could be King David. I mean, I know infinitely more about the Bible than he does. I don't think he knows a thing about the Bible, whereas I've unfolded mysteries and revealed mysteries about both books of the Bible. And I'm doing a painting of the pages saving the electoral votes from the evil one, who's the devil, Donald Trump. Because the people, the voice of the people, who had to be the voice of God, if you believe the founders of this democracy and a lot of people who have held office, they believe that they were divinely bid to run for office and get elected. And Donald Trump and the evil Republicans, a lot of them evangelicals, evil evangelicals, wanted to negate the office of everybody that's ran and held an office in the United States of America, which is 250 years old. He was a knight kneeling with a sword before an altar. So I said, okay, my cat Brumby's my protection, and these evil Christians, fake Christians, went after him and me and my other cat Clark, and they go after the false king David, the false king Trump, and I'm sure they felt threatened. Their brand of Christianity felt threatened when he didn't win. They may not have liked him. They might think they're Democrats, but they're not. They're false Christians that need to be cast out of God's heart. Seriously, folks. What I finally got was what the Pope is saying. He has to be saying this, that in a democracy, we're all equal, from the president on up to the lowest person, down on the street, homeless, out in the snow. They're equal. We don't have a hierarchy of kings and royalty in America. And my grandfather and his brother fought against the King George. So if there's going to be a king, or the people want a king, and if Christians want a king, then they have to treat him like a candidate now. They just can't say, "Oh, Trump was the embodiment of King David before he was elected office." You didn't know that, did he? Did Donald Trump, when he was campaigning against Hillary Clinton, did he know he was King David? I don't think so. He just said, "Gosh, I feel like I'm King David, the embodiment thereof, and I should run for president." Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See, he didn't have a clue. That was probably the most preposterous thing that he could ever think of that would happen. But yet, these Christian leaders, and people that belong to these militias, they wanted to say that this is King David and incarnate, and that he's all for what I'm for. And we're going to push that. We're going to get on the internet and, do you ever consider that Donald Trump is King David? No, really? Oh, I'll pass that on. So I've announced that I was a candidate for president of the United States several times. And have I had delusions of grandeur? Well, you can say so, but I've been able to back it up with something that's realistic, something that's sane. I didn't need gunmen to back me up, and insurrectionists, resurrectionists too, Christian insurrectionists to, back me up. But now, God wants me to have the Knights Templars of Rougemont as my bodyguards, because David had bodyguards. And God's saying, hey, we forgive the Knights Templar of Rougemont. They should be your bodyguards like your cat Brumby was. And you should run for office as embodiment of King David. Give people the choice. That's how this democracy runs. So that's sane, not insane. I'm not the insane one. Donald Trump is. He went along with it. The President of the United States was hearing these ideas that he's King David. Did he go, no, that's absolutely wrong. I'm going to go on TV. I'm going to go on Fox News, and I'm going to say I am not King David. I don't want my people that voted for me to believe that I'm the embodiment of King David, and I'm going to fulfill prophecy about rebuilding the kingdom of David in Israel. And I'm going to move the U.S. Embassy there to show my followers that yes, they're on the right track. I am King David. See, that's insane. And Pope Francis and his Vatican uh, experts, scholars, cardinals had to be saying, this is a blasphemy. Aren't you going to speak out? And Pope Francis had a chance to speak out, and he did not. He did not. He should have got on, the Vatican radio and said, uh, desist, cease and desist. You cannot be declaring uh, the President of the United States, King David. This is a threat. It will divide people. It will destroy Christianity, the base of it. Yeah, and I will show how the base of Christianity was destroyed because of the failure of Christian leadership uh, to put a stop to this heresy. Should have been condemned. Uh, the, uh, the Pope should have said any Catholic that believes Donald Trump is the embodiment of King David is cast out of the church, excommunicated. And that did not happen. So, because Donald Trump lost in a fair election, yay, it cast out whether he's King David. Oh no. And now we're in the position, well, if those believers really believed that he was King David, why don't they run him for office as King David? Well, I was down in Eugene saying I'm the king and the Antichrist. I had a crown and everything. I wasn't afraid. And I came home, walked home from the MX station, said the King's Walk, a video of that, So I wasn't afraid to come out. If he says don't put your basket under your light under a bushel. So what the Pope was suggesting that there might be a civil war in this democracy, instigated by the idea that Donald Trump, is still the embodiment of King David, and he had his the election stolen from him. So the presidential crown of King David, and there is no presidential crown of King David, was stolen from him. Oh no, really? Well, let's be above board. Let's not have a civil war. Let's not resort to violence and gunplay. I know somebody that's all for that. And I admonished him for stealing my Rougemont Nights in public. That might be dangerous. One of his gun nuts might come after me. Oh no. And this is why I think Brumby showed up in my dreams. So I'm going to go fill out the papers to be a presidential candidate and do it legally. I'm going to present my case that I am King David, and I might even be Michelangelo. I mean, not Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Leonardo da Vinci. That popped into my mind because I was thinking about that painting I'm going to work on the Scourge of David in the Valley of Qumran, which is all part of where they grabbed and threw him off a cliff. So I got that canvas ready to go. I'm trying to get my back fixed, but that had some snags, and the snow's coming down again. Look at that. So I'm going to do a whole thing on Rougemont, Switzerland, and the Chapel of St. Nicholas, where I believe St. Nick came from. And I said that I'm him too. So I could be anything I really want to be in America. You know, can't lock me up because they're not going to lock up the ex-president of the United States, are they? Well, they were not going to lock him up when he's president. Guess what? He's not president. He's the average lunatic at large. There he is. Get him. You know, put him in Bellevue. Wow. Let me go out to the snow coming down. See, I declared last night that it should be Christmas all for the rest of the month. Cool, huh? Ho, ho, ho. So I'm the candidate for the real Saint Nick, but that's all been distorted and meshed with this whole King David and Bethlehem and, Jesus born in a manger when he's born in the socket booth. you know, so, we just celebrated millions and millions and millions of people. It's probably this false holiday and idea. It's time to set it straight. Yeah, look at that. Ho, ho, ho! It's Leonardo da Vinci and St. Nicholas and King David saying hello from Springfield, Oregon. Ho, ho, ho. My Santa. See, I've been forsaken by my family most of my life, my daughter, grandchildren. See, and that means something. See, that means that God has a better, more magnificent plans for you. For me, it doesn't mean everything to be taken from me and I should be locked up because I'm a lunatic. It doesn't mean that at all. You know, that might apply to Donald Trump because I think he broke some laws. Yeah, look at that. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to. Yep, it's Christmas all the way to January 1st, folks. Yeah. The king is here. Yep, the king has come. Yay. Just like you wanted. But I'm just not going to say it. I'll be spending a lot of time proving it. I'll be doing paintings. My decoration as a Democratic King David and Democratic St. Nicholas. See, because we can't sit back and let armed insurrectionists and traitors attack our democracy and attack people in our National Guard and our police force because they want to prove that Donald Trump is King David, the rightful king of Israel and America. We just can't allow that. Someone's got to stand up to that, not with guns, but with ballots. See, there's the Capitol page is taking the electoral ballots to a safe place on the hill. I started painting of that. And it might be done, but it's a prophecy. And this is something Leonardo da Vinci would do, right? It's a painting like that. Save the electoral ballots from the evil one, Okay. Well, it's been 20 minutes. My Christmas message to you. Uh, keep Christmas coming. Vote for me for the rightful King David, and provide some evidence that this is, I am a valid candidate. More power to me. Power, power for the people, of the people, by the people. Great. You be careful out there, you hear? Merry Christmas.